Ladies, start your engines. This is Fran Harris. I want to invite you to my Women Who Mean Business JV Expo, the world making event for women, January 27th and 28th, 2012, in one of my favorite cities in the world, Austin, Texas. Now, let me tell you something that I know I'm reminding you of something that we all know the power of, and that's joint ventures. Nothing will accelerate your business faster than partnering with the right people. So, now, what is a joint venture? It's a relationship whereby each party actively participates in activities to grow the other person's business. It is a relationship. I really want to drive that home. You may not be people that you do joint ventures with, but it is definitely the right place to get off on joint ventures is to understand that they are very valuable relationships, and so you want to take care of them. Joint ventures are business accelerators, traffic multipliers, lead generators, sales and profit boosters, and most importantly, a brand and business explosion technique. So that's why the Women Who Mean Business JV Expo is going to be such a phenomenal event for you. Well, this is a weekend. This is 2 days that we are going to come together for the sole purpose, the unapologetic sole purpose of cutting deals, of doing business, of making great business connections and getting good business contacts. So this is a 2-day event where it's all about us being in the room with other women, other like-minded women who want to do one thing, and that's grow their business and at the same time help you grow your business. So it is a deal-making fest. It's a deal-making extravaganza, all right? Now, what if I told you that there was a way for you to connect with like-minded women entrepreneurs and do the ultimate exchange and put your business on the fast track to success? Would that excite you? I mean, as you can tell, I'm really excited. This excitement is not going to die down anytime soon. This is who I am. So I know that the idea of us getting into a room and really engaging in what I believe is the ultimate business exchange is going to put your business on a fast track to success in 2012 and beyond. So who am I? I'm Fran Harris. Some of you may have seen me on Good Morning America this past spring. I was one of the final 4 finalists for the Advice Guru contest. Now, for perspective, the Good Morning America Advice Guru contest started with over 15,000 applicants, and I made it to the final 4, so I feel very fortunate and blessed to have been in that number. I also hosted my own show on HGTV called Home Rules. It was a home and life renovation show. Loved that experience. Phenomenal. I've been on CNN, CNBC, Fox Business Channel, Oprah's Radio Network, The Today Show, Good Morning America, of course, The Big Idea with Donnie Deutsch on CNBC, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, The Style Network, E, and hundreds, literally hundreds of other television outlets. Now, I also was on a competitive reality show this past spring on NBC called America's Next Great Restaurant, and I'll tell you all about that at the JV Expo. Not sure I'm going to do that again, but let me tell you, it was an experience. I'm also proud to have been the co-founder of the Black Millionaire Summit, which is the premier wealth building and business building conference for African Americans. So in a nutshell, that's who I am in terms of professionally. But the reason that I'm so excited to look at those multi-gazillion dollar brands on this screen is because every single opportunity I got, every single one of those opportunities, whether it's my show for HGTV or the Good Morning America or the NBC show or Oprah's Radio Network, every single one of those opportunities came as a result of a business connection. Okay? Every single one of them came as a result of a business connection. So when I talk about the power of the Women Who Mean Business JV Expo, it comes from a very personal place because I know that when we can get together in a room and seriously cut out all the fluff and all the formalities and it's all about deal making, I know that amazing things happen. I spent the last 15 to 20 years making my living as a broadcaster, as a television personality and host, and I have to tell you that nothing will accelerate your business, as I said earlier, than having deep and meaningful relationships and business contacts. And that's what this expo is all about. Now, why I created the Women Who Mean Business JV Expos? Because I've been to lots of expos. I'm in networking groups now, mostly with where it's kind of I call it multi-gender. So you have men and women in the networking group or in the expo. And quite frankly, it's mostly men. If I go to expos or networking things, typically if they're of a grand scale, usually it's 90% men, and I look around, there may be 3 or 4 women in the room. And usually it's the same 3 or 4 women. And yet I see the kinds of deals that are struck when we go to these events. I'm talking 6-figure, 7-figure, sometimes 8-figure deals are struck at these events. And I thought, there has to be a way. And to my knowledge, there hasn't been a way for women at a high level to get into a room and cut these kinds of deals. Just women. I value the relationships that I have with the guys, and I love the networking groups that I belong to. But I wanted to see what would happen if we cut out everything, all the extra stuff, and just said, let's get in the room for two or 3 days, and let's see what kind of deals we can make. That's why I created it, because I know, again, what networking, but more importantly, what meaningful business connections and contacts have meant for my career and my life, and I wanted that opportunity for other women as well. So what can JVs do for you? Well, on the screen there, you'll see hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons, who sold his clothing line a few years ago for a cool billion, that is billion with a B, $1 billion. You'll also see Myron Golden to the left of Russell Simmons in the gray suit. Myron and I co-founded the Black Millionaire Summit, but we also met because of a partnership deal. We met through a relationship, through an introduction of another JV partnership. So when I talk about what JVs can do for you, I put up Russell Simmons because Russell came to speak at the Black Millionaire Summit. But before he came to Dallas to do that with me, he also was at a celebrity networking, millionaire networking series that Stephen Pierce and I put together that helped to raise money for Russell's Diamond Empowerment Fund. Now, it was a joint venture deal. We literally brokered this deal with this seriously A-list celebrity that more than anything showed me the power of what joint ventures can do, and also more than anything showed me that there are no limits. There are no doors that are necessarily closed to you when it comes to joint ventures, because it's always about people at a higher level in terms of their calling, in terms of helping and serving more people. That's what joint ventures are about. And so just think, if your goal is to serve 1 million people this year, or in 2012 or 2013, and we joint venture together, I can help you get closer to that number. Let's say if my goal was to get my magazine Collegepreneur in the hands of 20,000 more college students in the next 3 months, and you've got a database of college students, or you've got some kind of contact with college students, relationships, then you could help me with that. So that's what it's about. So when I did this deal with Russell Simmons, I said, man, I mean, the specs, yes, the details of working with A-list celebrities, A, B, and C-list celebrities the dynamics are a little bit different, I'm not going to lie. But the infrastructure and the things you have to do to make those partnerships happen are pretty much the same thing. And so that's why I'm so excited about the Women Who Mean Business JV Expo, because I know once we get in that room, we're all going to be amazed that the person who can truly change your business is standing two feet from you, or the person who could really give you the opportunity to elevate a certain area of your life or your business is going to be, you know, in your networking group before the day is over. So that's why I'm so excited, so pumped, so jacked up about this expo, and I know you will be too. So who should attend? Entrepreneurs at all stages in their business. I don't care if you've been in business for 30 years or 30 minutes. This is what this expo is about. It's not about levels necessarily. It's about, what do you have and what do I have, where we can create some synergy and help each other grow and explode our businesses. It's for CEOs seeking new vendors, new supplies, right? So new suppliers, I should say. So if you're the head of a multi-million or multi-billion dollar company, you're looking to open up your database to find some new vendors, some new JV partners in innovative and different ways, then you need to be at the Women Who Mean Business JV Expo. It's for stay-at-home mompreneurs who are cooking up that next great idea. And I certainly don't want to forget our collegepreneurs, since I started a magazine called Collegepreneur. But we don't want to forget our collegepreneurs, our young women who mean business, and our authors, speakers, experts, and serial idea chefs. Those folks who got tons of ideas. Here's your opportunity to bring those ideas to fruition.